Okay, now we're back up to an acceptable gravity image position, whatever you want to call it. Back upright. So I went all the way around the transmission pan, and I just got them snug before I started going all the way around and torquing them down, basically hand tight. So a little bit of a reiteration on this. So when you're on your bolt, right, you're torquing them down, you know, since you're torquing into aluminum, the threads are aluminum. Aluminum is soft. It's not iron. It's not steel, and you can't give it all the ugga duggas to get your torque spec. You know, it's kind of tender, so you got to be kind of tender. You know, your wife likes kind of tender too, so torque her kind of tenderly. Anyway, this is getting off topic. Yeah, so I'll have a hand or a finger right here, usually about two right here, just the tips, right? And that's how I'm torquing it. And it's snug, but you're not really wrenching it down. So we got her all torqued up. Oh, I need to get down there and put that hose clamp back on that line. Other than that, I'm all ready. I'm gonna leave the lower engine covers off because I have some other things to do, maybe some other video. We're gonna get the car down off the jack and jack stands, and we're gonna talk about the transmission fluid. All right, all cleaned up down there. Got the drain pad still here. Now, we need, grab our transmission dipstick. All right, where are we at here? All right. Here we go. ATF. It looks like type 4. Lines rest. Unless you're Lujin custom. I guess that means we're not using ATF type 4. Now, there are two standards of ATF in the transmission world. There's the ATF type 4, which is written as a Roman numeral. Other people would see it as T-IV, but it's type 4. And the newer standard is, it's a WS, world standard. Type 4 is basically dyno juice based, old school. The WS is synthetic and a better fluid. It's also, the WS is low viscosity, the type 4 is not. But that doesn't mean you can't use synthetic in your older type 4 transmissions. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a synthetic in here. You could use WS in there if you wanted to. But I've got a favorite aftermarket brand that I like using. Now I want to preface this by saying that I am not sponsored by any companies. And I do leave Amazon affiliate links down in the description for tools and parts that I have used. You are not obligated to click on them, but it is appreciated when you do. Anyway, transmission fluid we are going to use is by Schaeffer's. It's an American company since 1839. And the product is called AllTrans Supreme. multi-vehicle automatic transmission fluid. Now, if we flip her over, oh, that flash. Hang on. Let me turn that darn flash off. Okay, back to this. Here we go. Can be used in power steering systems, transmission. Not recommended for, here we go, JWS 3324WS. That's the Toyota, that's the synthetic for Toyota. It does not say Toyota Type 4. And this is really good transmission fluid. Really good company. You've seen their products on here before. I like using Schaeffers. I have used Schaeffers on big rigs, commercial vehicles. And I like their products. They just happen to be my brand of choice. Anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. And I am not going to Bluetooth this. Others can, more power to them. We'll get that started. Let you run on down there. Now, see here. No leaks yet. We got, oh, we've only got about a quart in there. We've got a couple quarts in. A whole gallon's probably enough, because I am sure that yeah, that's probably a gallon, maybe 5 quarts, maybe, I don't know. We're not going to risk it. We're gonna start before we use the whole gallon here. Play it safe, because I don't remember how much, when I did the fluid change before, how much I used. That's probably good. I'll leave a quart in the bottle. Oh yeah, I wanted to point it out. So let's remember that I bought the car with 75,000 miles on it, and I looked at the odometer a little while ago. We're at 83.5, so less than 10,000 miles since I did a fluid flush. It looks pretty dirty. Probably going to put some into that jug so we can see how dark it actually is. All right, we got our garage door open. Think we're ready to start her up. Check for leaks. Top her off. We have to also go through the gears. Make sure fluids is all the gears. And check again for leaks. And take it for a test drive. Come back, check for leaks again. And top it off while it's running hot and in park. Yeah, one of those. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. No leaks. I've put in 1 gallon, and I am about to go take it for a little test drive and see how she works. And then bring her back in here and we'll look for leaks and end this video. Right, so back from my test drive, and I'm impressed. She was very smooth. Now getting the hood up and gonna check the get it right, Ben. You must be tired or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check the transmission fluid level and make sure we're good. So far, we've only put 1 gallon in. I've still got another gallon if need be. All right. white. Says it's right there. Right there. So, can't see it on the camera. Let's see. Cool. That's a cool fill on this dipstick. Let's see if we can get a good. How can we see this? You see there's two cutouts here. There's two cutouts here. So this is cold. I can't show you. Now let's try without all that extra light. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, see. Right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So between these two sections is cold fill. Between those two is hot fill. I wouldn't say it's hot yet. I'm gonna check it one more time. Possibly add like half a quart. Oh yeah, it's below the cold fill. So we still need about another half quart or so. Half quart to quart. These are small transmissions, so. Big transmissions, you can add a lot. There. That. Have to let that drain down and sit there for a minute. We'll come back to you after all topped out. Okay, so final thoughts. Well, I never had this car brand new. I never had a first gen Scion XB brand new. So I don't know how those transmissions were supposed to act or feel, or did act or feel when they were brand new. What I can say is, as of right now, this one is acting the best I've ever experienced it. It's really great. So after I topped off, which was 5 quarts, yeah, I think I've said that too many times, I'm sorry. 5 quarts, topped off, double checked for leaks. I went for a second test drive, took it out on the freeway, and romped on it, got up to highway speed, downshifted, went through the gears, you know, and it's so smooth. I also noticed, and this could be a fluke, when you put it in gear, it used to rev up. The RPMs would go kind of high. They don't go quite as high now. And that could change also in the wintertime. So that could be a cold start kind of thing. But right now, I like it. That Schaeffer's. Oh, I need to show you the old transmission fluid in the jug. Hang on. Okay. So, got her out of the pan. There's some in the empty jug over there. What was in here before? Washer fluid, I believe. What originally came in. Yeah. Blue, right? Clear jug. Look how dirty that is. Okay. That Schaeffer's. Oh, the lid for that is over here. Let's see. Can we get a good? I mean, it's your typical, as everybody says, the cherry red of transmission fluid, ATF. The other thing, this is just a side benefit I discovered. These red funnels, I think I got this at Walmart. See, you can get them to snap down into that jug. There is, hang on, let me unsnap. There's a bead on it. I'm gonna have to do this two-handed, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so, you see that ring right there? You set it on there and it stops. Well, if it's empty, your jug is empty, which it should be, you might be able to do this one-handed now. But you've really gotta force it down. But, I don't want to dump that out. Anyway, that ring, you force it down in there, it will pop in and you'll hear it snap. And then, if your jug's empty, you can basically pick it up by the funnel. So it's nice and good and sealed, and you can, pour stuff in there without your funnel, because otherwise your funnel wants to fall out of these jugs. And it works in that jug too. And the other thing is, these right here, these little divots right here. I had this big drain pan. Let me see. Let me pick her up here. Okay, let's, yeah, I'm worried about that funnel falling out. Anyway, your drain pan will sit in those divots right there. So then if you have like your floor jack over there, handle up over here, you could stand up your drain pan and just let it sit there and drain into your jug until it's basically all drained out. That's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, so that's another unintended perk. And another long video. Gosh, I don't know how to keep them short, but I appreciate you coming along for the ride. I'm glad I got this done. I can't believe how dark that tranny fluid is. Would I recommend you doing it? I don't know. You got to play it by ear with these transmissions. I don't really ascribe to the wives' tales because I worked in a transmission shop. And, high mileage transmissions, a lot of times what we would do is we would siphon out a quart or two of the old transmission fluid and put the prescribed in there just so you're adding to the additive package that's been burned out. And, running it with a little bit of transmission fluid of the fresh stuff and see how it acts. And if, you run it for a couple months and it doesn't get worse, you come back, and we look at it. And maybe you do a service. Yeah, I mean, maybe not like this, but you just drop the pan and you're pulling out 3 or 4 quarts, putting a fresh filter in there and some fresh fluid, and then running that for a year or so and see how it acts. And if it's running great, great. You've got fresh additive package in there, which is what your transmission needs. You've also gotten rid of some of the wear material, you know, from your clutch discs, your discs, your pads. Wow, I am tired. Yeah, so you got the friction material. You know, your braking material, you get that all out of your fluid, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, if your car is in a similar situation to mine, probably do the same thing. You know, you can probably, you know, pull the cooler line, drain the fluid out, and then top it off with you know, the Type 4, Toyota Type 4, or so they don't have a stranglehold on that fluid. The transmissions are made by, the name is Aisin. It's AISIN. If you've been around, you've heard of them. Aisin, I think it's Aisin Warner, like Borg Warner. Anyway, so you can get their transmission fluid. It's still a Type 4, although they use a like I showed you on the Schaeffers, the JWS number. The WS is let me grab it. So their WS standard is listed as JWS 3324. And that's their new synthetic. I think Type 4 is JWS 3309 or 29. So don't quote me on that. Yeah. One thing I do want to say is don't ever put Type 4 in a transmission that requires the WS standard. Fluids are often backwards compatible, but not forwards compatible. So you can usually run safely the WS in the Type 4 or instead of, and it would be just fine, work better. The same with antifreeze. The older Toyota antifreeze is red. Well, you can flush all that out and you can run the Toyota pink, which is a better antifreeze anyway, and go that route. But you still don't want to, you want to maintain all your fluids. None of them are lifetime, and everybody on YouTube will tell you that. None of them are lifetime. You know, you always want to service them, because the manufacturer, they really don't care. That's a marketing ploy. It's a lifetime fluid until your warranty is gone. It's the lifetime of the warranty. Now your transmission's shot or your cooling system's shot, and you have to replace all that under warranty. Whereas if you just did your, people who do regular maintenance of all their fluids in their cars, you notice their cars last a long time. There was a million mile, that was a Lexus not too long ago. But it was all highway miles. But again, maybe it was a 4Runner. It was a Toyota brand product of some sort. Anyway, he kept up on all his maintenance items, and it lasted him that long, no problem. I think the manufacturer actually bought, or they bought him a new car, basically. They replaced it, took his, and to either tear it apart or put it on a museum or something, for bragging rights, and gave him a new car out of the deal, which was pretty cool, actually. But oh my gosh, yeah. I am rambling too long. Thanks again for watching. I hope you got a lot out of this. I hope I'm not just spinning my wheels, but anyway, I will leave links in the description for a lot of the products and tools that I've used. It's up to you whether or not you click on those links. They are affiliate links. I would appreciate it. It'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate y'all. I know I've got some new subscribers. I do appreciate the interaction in the comment section. I'm enjoying this. Some of it's a pain in the butt, but I'm enjoying it. I'm tired. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, when people complain about my camera, so I've got well, the tripod end's not in here, but I do have a tripod. I do have one of those TikTok light ring things. I'm not gonna go and buy a camera for this until it makes financial sense. I don't know if anything's gonna become of this channel or not, and how long I'll be doing this, you know. So the iPhone's gonna have to do for now. It's convenient. I'm obviously not a video editing guy. I'm not a camera guy. You know, I'm a mechanic. I'm a car guy, and just sharing my knowledge, my know-how, my screw-ups. Yeah, just how to do stuff on these cars, and how to figure out how to do stuff and what not to do. But it's enjoyment. It's hard to say, but I'm having fun. Thanks again. Come on back, Lujin Custom. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that doohickey stuff. If you want. I hope you do. Anyway, bye.